What it do, chicklets? It's your girl Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Bad Boys Texas Season 2, Episode 7 review. I'm wearing shades today because I had an eye procedure done yesterday and my eye is a little swollen, so you all don't need to see that. Plus, I'm about to head out anyway. But anywho, this week I have a Hunter Biden exclusive video that you do not want to miss. And today I'll be dropping my luxury haul video that I think that you all will actually like a bunch. But let's get into this past week's episode of Bad Boys Texas. So we pick up exactly where we left off with Adonis and Chef D banging. Well, I really won't say that it was banging. Well, I guess so. Adonis was throwing punches, okay? He was throwing punches like this. But where Adonis went wrong is that every time they fought, he had his head down like this and was swinging like this. Like, he already taller than you. Don't put your face down. Like, what are you doing? And then Chef D up here fighting like a little woman. Like, this is literally how he fight, like a little woman. Like, I cannot stand him. So here go Jonathan, twin workout, twin workout. I'm like, you really going along with this twin crap? Like, that's really taking your credibility down a lot, Jonathan, that you would even say that this man is your twin. Gross. So Banga, come to find out, said that Adonis was coming for him in the comment section online before the season started, like just talking crazy about him or whatever. So Adonis says to Chef D, you mad because Santana was on my, when you was blowing him and you wanted him to unfollow me and he didn't. Negro, I don't want no big, I don't want no big Negro with a beard. Child, I hate everybody on this show. I hate them all because not y'all fighting over Chef D. I mean, over Santana. I know Santana is at home dying laughing at the girls, that he has the girls in a frenzy over him, child. So Chef D says that he DM'd him apologizing. And dude was like, where? Show the receipts. Like, I ain't apologized for nothing. So they fight again. This time they, squared up or whatever. And once again, Chef D up here hitting like he playing the bongos and stuff, like he Desi Arnaz from I Love Lucy. It's like, what are you doing? Like, he just big and sloppy and goofy for no reason. Like, all of that height and weight is for nothing because he cannot fight worth a dang on. I don't understand why anybody in that house is scared of him, because he can't fight. If you just go heads up with him and really lay some haymakers to his face, he done. He done. All he got is height on people. That's it. So Adonis, however, once again was swinging with these, but he had his head down. I'm like, lift your head up, boy. So after they get done fighting for the second time, they arguing still back and forth. And here go Mo City running up behind Adonis and sneak him from behind with some little, It was the weakest punches. I'm like, you so pretty, you fight pretty. You need to be in a new Barbie movie, sir. Like, because what was that about? Like, I was so disgusted and disappointed, because why is you sneaking and fighting this boy? He ain't did nothing to you, ain't said nothing to you. Like, what was the point? Like, that was so whack and weak. And in his confessional, he gonna say, I haven't fought anybody all season, so it was the perfect opportunity for me to bless him, and I did. Bless him with what? Some love taps, sir? Because you didn't do much of nothing, especially when y'all went heads up. Neither one of y'all really wanted to swing for real. It was just a bunch of... I'm like, if you don't get somewhere and sit your gorgeous self down, you beautiful bitch, you. So Lou says, Banga, if y'all had an issue, don't sit behind the couch and let him know what you was feeling. So Banga like, don't keep calling my name out. So Lou going on and on and on about how Banga was saying he had issues with Adonis too and calling him out to address it. But lo and behold, he got issues with him too. So in his confessional, he was like, Adonis was hating on me because I was blessed with a position, but he's from Miami and I'm from Miami, so I'll never come at a Negro from Miami. That makes absolutely no sense. No sense at all. That was just an excuse because you didn't want to go heads up and fight him, because I don't know if you knew if you fought him on the show, you still gonna have to see him at home, and you ain't want that smoke with him and his folks. But that's exactly what it was giving. And how you telling Banga to address his issues and you ain't addressing yours? And you doing all that loud talking and all of that screaming and hollering for what? Make it make sense, because it doesn't to me. Because I say what I want to say. I say what I want to say. And you were not saying what you needed to say, sir. Like, you was doing team too much, as always. So Banga was like, he fighting 3 dudes already. Like, I'm not going to pile up on him when he already, fighting 3 dudes. And I understand that. I don't think that Banga was scared of him at all. He even said, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired. I done, sweating my perm out. I can't get my cut and curl. Absolutely not. So Banga, his confession was like, why would I address the issue I had with him after he was already into it with these other dudes? I'm not about to gang up on him when y'all was just doing the same thing to me. Once again, Banga is my favorite. He's the MVP of this season, and I live for him, and I want to be besties. So Banga ends up telling Adonis that, he'll address him later, but Adonis calls who out? Oh, calls Lou out for throwing shade before the auditions. He was saying that they had issues even before the auditions, that he was being shady towards him, this, that, and the third. So Adonis then goes at Banga talking about his hair and all of this stuff. And Banga was just like, okay, I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to let you go. Okay, that's cute. Like, I like that he didn't even feed into the BS, because I know you doing this for the cameras because you trying to solidify your spot. I'm going to let you live. Then Adonis started going for Orlando, calling him washed up, calling him his name from That's So Raven, Eddie, saying that I just had a vision. I'm your favorite kind of girl. Oh, that's Kim Possible. Wrong one, Jesus. I'm too old. Anywho, so he was going in on Orlando, baby. And I was like, oh, the only thing I didn't hear him call him was a crackhead. I was like, I thought that would be like the first thing you would call him. So after that, everything calms down. Everybody goes upstairs to their room. But Orlando, Lou, Prince, D are all in a room, and they talking about what just transpired. And D feels like his fight with Adonis was not his fight, but Banga and Lou's fight. Make it make sense, sir. Like, he just want to have a problem to have a problem, because y'all already addressed that you and him had issues already over some crap with Santana. So how did you feel like that was they fight? You ain't sticking up for nobody. You ain't fighting on nobody's behalf. Like, that was a bunch of crap. Like, I feel like that was just an excuse for him to have a reason to feel some type of way about Banga and Lou. Like, I'm just so sick of him. Okay? So sick of him. So Orlando was like, why don't we just pack him out? Why don't we just pack him out? Orlando, sit your little scary self down, because you ain't want that work when he was out there calling you everything but a child of God. But you want everybody to jump him because you too scared to fight one-on-one. Sit down, please. So the next day, it's time to head to Fort Worth, Texas. But Lou is feeling really bad. Like, he's really sick. He's coughing. Like, he just looks horrible. So on the bus, Orlando tries to get Adonis to drink or whatever. So obviously, like, they've squashed whatever beef they had. Relly points out that Orlando's still the same person that he was in the movie Major Payne, and that's really honestly the truth. Relly says that he don't like to see straight people holding hands and all that. I think he was making a joke or whatever, because he was, how what am I looking? What's the word, Lord Jesus? I'm having a brain fart. Homophobic people be having stuff to say about, gay people showing affection in public and all of that stuff. So I think he was making a joke and making a play on that. So Prince says that he don't like the jab and step that some of them been doing in the house regarding him and his sexuality, where they like trying him. And so really was like, well, how do you feel about people calling you gay? And Prince was like, at first it used to crush me. And Raz was like, that's when you know you famous, when people get to calling you gay. And I mean, really, honestly, truly, everybody that blow up got, if they're a man, they got, oh, girl, he gay. It's a gay rumor about him. Child, if y'all don't get somewhere and sit down. And I'm glad that Prince addressed it, because all of that started from his friendship with Bobby, but on the show. But he also said that this is something that people were saying about him before he even got on Love and Hip Hop. I don't think that he's gay at all. I think that he just a cool dude that don't care about whether you gay or straight. If y'all cool, y'all vibe, he gonna be friends with you. I don't think that Prince is gay at all. And if he was, I think he would have came out by now, but I don't think that about him at all. But he did say, you know, it was a crush to, you know, his ego, you know, that people would think that about him. And I know that had to be hard. So Orlando all of a sudden started crying out the blue, child, because he said he ain't never been around no ish like this before. And I think that it was, A, he was drunk, and B, I don't think that he's had straight up dudes around him that genuinely care about him in quite a while. I really honestly do. And hopefully this go around he can remain sober and not go back to his addictions. So Lou steady coughing. They stop at a Circle K. Here go Banger getting on the roof, doing all of that crap that he liked to do. I'm like, how did he get up there? Was it a ladder that I missed? How did he get on the roof of the Circle K? This is what I want to know, child. So they get to the house, and the house is so throwback. It's so throwback. You can't tell me that once somebody Meemaw and Pawpaw house, like they were not impressed at all. Lou ends up having to go to the hospital because he's getting worse. He ends up having to get a breathing treatment and everything. And Adonis and Orlando were actually the ones that were really super worried about him and concerned, and was saying, like, you need to go to the emergency room. You need to go to the emergency room. So on next week's episode, we're going to see that Lou is going to go home, because he's going to tell the guys that the doctor said that he almost could have died if he didn't come in, and that he just want to go home and be with his family. Now, this is what Banger had to say on social media about Lou.
Reason why the nigga left. That's the reason why the fuck Lou leaves the show, because he's scared to fight Adonis, not because of no motherfucking asthma. Bitch, if it was because of asthma, bitch, you would have left after we was fighting. The way I was beating Mario coins out your motherfucking head. Bing, pong, pow, pong. The fuck is you talking about? You would have left then. You left because you were scared, and your friends know that you were scared. That's why Chef D don't fuck.
Well, the reunion is gonna be fantastic. I did see a video clip that Jonathan ain't messing with Chef D either. Now, that's somebody I do want to see get stomped out at the reunion, because I cannot stand him. Overall, I'm going to give this past week's episode of Bad Boys a B+. A B+. It was cute for what it was. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.